Dr. Hammond, here's my response for Module 4. The question was to compare and contrast Mozart's Symphony Number 29 and Number 40. Number 29 consisted of 4 movements, so did Number 40. For 29, it was Allegro moderato, Andante, Minuetto, Allegro con spirito. And for Number 40, the 4 movements were Molto Allegro, Andante, Minuetto, Allegretto, or the trio, and Allegro assai. Number 29 was written in A major, whereas number 40 was written in G minor. Both were written about 4 years apart. For number 40, there was also 2 versions, one with clarinets and one without. But the instrumentation for number 29 was 2 oboes, 2 horns, strings. It was much more chamber-like versus number 40, which had a larger orchestra consisting of flute, 2 oboes, 2 clarinets, sometimes 2 bassoons, 2 horns, and strings, with your basic setup of violins, violas, cello, and bass. Number 29 was much more simple and straightforward, whereas number 40 was much more emotional, and actually at the very beginning the melody is not present, which was different for this time. The second question was, what was a compositional characteristic of Haydn with regard to treatment of the exposition and recapitulation of this form in many of his symphonies, including some of his later ones? So he was known as the father of the symphony and developed the classical style. But in terms of exposition and recapitulation, the expositions were monothematic, and some expositions, especially in his later pieces, started at a slow tempo, which was very unique and very different for this time. Usually expositions were quick. And then for the recapitulation, they were present, they were there, but they weren't as varied or developed, and sometimes he would switch the order of the themes versus how they were stated during the exposition.